What's up, everybody? It is the Best Bot Kid Smooth, and I'm back with the video. Today, I'm actually going to do my full review of Avowed. The earlier video I did was just essentially an impressions. At the time that I did that video, I think I titled it Avowed Early Game of the Year Contender. I think I had about maybe 30 hours into the game, so I was about maybe halfway through my playthrough. But I wasn't comfortable calling it a review because I did not finish the game at the time. I just sank in a lot of hours, and I was just enjoying it, and I wanted to talk about it because the embargo lifted, everybody was talking about it, and I wanted to, throw an opinion out there. Now I completed the game, 70 hours in, level, I think 29. I think the max level was 30. Legendary gear equipped. This was an awesome game. Sure, it has its flaws, and we're going to talk about that. I still think graphically amazing. They did a good job. Unreal Engine 5, their Obsidian cooked with this game. The story, at the time that I was doing my, I think when I did my video, the story was like, okay, whatever. But the story has gotten better to the point where I actually appreciate it. I think it's actually a decent story. It's not bad at all. It works. And what helps the story is these characters and the people in this world, the people of the different regions, people of all the different regions that they have in the game, in the living lands and whatnot. The characters are well fleshed out. They did a good job with all the character development. Even the characters you don't have as companions, even the characters that you don't really get to play with, and they're just there to interact with. The little story beats, the little side story beats, the little backstories and the banter. They just did a wonderful job. Obsidian, A1 on the writing. I have no problem with it. This is, again, one of the better RPGs. This is a perfect introductory RPG game, meaning for those who are, unsure about RPGs, you're, intimidated by the length and the scope and how long they are. This is one of the games, for those who aren't, big on RPGs or Western RPGs, this is the game you really probably should start with because it's well balanced and it's freeform. The Obsidian gave players, truly put the players first in how to play. This game is not restrictive at all. You're not locked into a class. You're not locked into a play style. Play as you like. Play how you want. And if you want to change it up mid-game, go ahead and do that. And it's awesome. Everything feels satisfying from the game, from the executions to the sword hits, the gunshots, the magic wand combat. Everything just has this satisfactory feel to it when you pull them off. And just that whole exploring aspect of the game, doing quests, being distracted by another, quest in the distance, or hearing the chime of nearby treasure chest. I can't even say treasure chest. They just did a great job with the game, and it's man. And I didn't give a score the last time. Obviously, it wasn't a review, but I could definitely put a score on this game. But I do want to talk about some of the flaws. Some of the flaws I experienced was, I had, I think, 3 crashes, and they were all triggered by me trying to pull up my weapon wheel and use a potion in the middle of a boss fight, and that triggered 3 crashes on the same boss fight. It wasn't even a real boss; it was a bounty boss fight. But didn't know what that was. But the thing is, it crashed on my PC, and then turned around and crashed on my console in the same spot. So for them to talk about, oh, they moved the game back because 2024 was crowded. I'm like, nah, bro. If you moved the game back because you want to space your games, you could have used that time to fix those errors, those bugs. I had another bug that was part of a huge quest line, which it kept glitching, where I decided not to let I decided not to get revenge on the assassin, and for some reason I was still put in a combat sequence, but I couldn't do anything to him. I had to, which that was a bug because I couldn't fight back, but I can take damage and I had to force restart it and whatnot. So there are some bugs there. I heard about other people having bugs, but those are the bugs that I experienced with the game that sort of annoyed me. But other than that, man, I have no problem with the game. I don't care that about the limited. I spoke in my previous video about the game that, oh, you can't, like there's no penalty for like stealing things. You technically don't. It's not, you can steal. It's just that people don't care. It's just like it's just you're looting. So it's like there's no like consequence system. The consequence system isn't fleshed out in the free world. As far as the game, it's fine, whatever, as far as with the decisions, but in the free world, the free roam, the consequence, like you can't get really in trouble. You can be an asshole in terms of dialogue, but you can't be a menace. And at that point, it's like what Avowed is, it's like, it's just really, it's a smaller scope RPG, but in terms of, and I'm not saying that it's a small game or an indie game or anything like that. It's just, it's not Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. It's not like super large. It's not supposed to be 1-to-1, Elder Scrolls like Skyrim or anything like that. Even though it's, influenced by some of these things. But my thing is, it's for like RPG new goers. This is the perfect game. It's the best balanced RPG game I've experienced, and it's not full of bloat. The fact that you can play it like a regular game experience and, and get your 30 hours and be done, or you can really dive deep and get into that rabbit hole of all the game has to offer and lose 70 to 80 hours like I did, but it was well worth it. And the thing is, I got 70 hours into this game and I kind of want to play again with another series of class builds and a bunch of different decisions, because I played one way and I kind of just said, you know what, I'll check it out another way. And there's a host of things I didn't get to see. And the game is like, I have 46% of all the achievements. Some of the achievements are tied to decisions and certain decisions, and there's some decisions I didn't obviously get to see because of the certain style that I played at. But I got nothing but recommendations for this game. Avowed is like, if you have access to it, I think it officially came out today, February 18th. Early access came out February 13th. Buy the game, or if you have Game Pass, download it. If you want to support the dev and don't want to subscribe to Game Pass because you think Game Pass is poison, buy the game. You can buy it on Xbox. You could buy it on PC. Whatever you do, don't wait around for PlayStation. You know what I mean? You can get it now. You can get it like literally almost free with Game Pass, or you can get it on PC or whatever. Try it out on PC Game Pass or Steam, Battle.net. I think it's all on those storefronts. It's an awesome game, man. I know it's early in the year. It's one of my favorite games. I can't say that enough. It's definitely one of my favorite games, and it's probably going to be, as long as they don't delay Fable, it's probably going to turn out being my favorite game of the year. I've been anticipating Avowed for a long time. I was upset when it got delayed, but I'm happy that we finally got it, and it's awesome, and it's everything, honestly, that I expected. I know some RPG heads there's some super hardcore. They want certain things they want, and people want to judge it over the dumbest stuff. Oh, I can't shoot I can't kill NPCs in settlements. I can't just hit everybody. You know what I mean? Stuff like that is stupid. I don't think that's a knack. It's just like, it is what it is. I don't play video games like that. Like every game has to be like Grand Theft Auto, where I can just beat up every single person that I come across. Sometimes you just want to play a good story and just get to the max that you could possibly can and see how everything comes together. And this is one of those games that come together very well, and I loved it. You know what I mean? I loved it. Now I can't wait to play more. If you guys want to know a score, somebody asked me a score the other day. Realistically, I mean, I'm not mad at the 80 that it has. I mean, because like I said, for some technical issues, yeah, you got to dock it here and there. But as a freaking game, story, graphics, gameplay, and just overall fun factor, this is definitely a 9 for me. You know what I mean? That whole point is the bugs I ran through, but I don't have any. There's nothing that draws me back from the game. All I want to do is play more. This is a 9 out of 10. Avowed, available now on Xbox, PC, Game Pass. Download it today. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I know a lot of you guys are playing for the first time today, and that's pretty awesome. I think you guys are gonna have a great time with Avowed like I did. I thought it was awesome, man. Have a good one, guys. Thank you. Peace. And as always, Xbox is the best box. I am the best spot. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. We are out of here. Peace.